Hello. Just getting my sage lit. Okay. I'm finding that I really like doing lives for these daily readings in the early stages of my channel, just because I don't have to do a bunch of video editing. I'm still working on like which form of editing is right for me. But you know, this is nice. And I don't have to like take up storage on my computer. I am very shy, but no one is watching me right now. I'm hoping by the time I get people in and start watching who will be watching on a regular basis, I'll be more comfortable in front of the camera. All right, so I'm just gonna kind of freestyle it right now. Let me see if I can light this Palo Santo. I love the smell of Palo Santo. I'm gonna cleanse my place tonight too. I just feel like I need to be cleansing it. I don't know if you guys are feeling that energy too, just like maybe there's something amiss or just something trying to get to you. You're always protected. Just know that and do your regular cleansing and all that smudging. Prayer is beautiful on its own. Do what you need to do to keep yourself covered, okay? All right, I'm gonna get into these major arcana from Pink Cat. I love these. Just to see, like, I wanna see what the collective needs to know as far as major themes in their life before I get into the reading. Holy Spirit, angels, ancestors, and guides that surround me with love and support. What are the major themes that the collective needs to be aware of right now? What do they need to pay attention to for today, June 29th? That flipped over, but it didn't come out. Let's see what comes out. Okay, ooh. The Lovers. Let's see if I can adjust that lighting. 1 second. Okay, so we have the Lovers here. So maybe that's like, you could be dealing with a Gemini. There may be a Gemini of significance in your life, or maybe there's just something that's important to you right now, something that's on your path that you might need to pay attention to. And the Fool. The Fool's here. So this could be a new beginning in a relationship or something else in your life, just something that's beginning for you, something that's supposed to be there and that you have strong feelings for. You like it. Thanks, Pink Cat Daily. And the Hierophant at the bottom of the deck. So this could be contractual or it could be matters of the heart. Maybe there's a Taurus involved as well. Pisces, I've also heard is I see the moon there. Moon and the star. This could be anyone. This could be a water sign. This could be a fire sign. There we go. All right. So now we have those two major themes, the Lovers and the Fool. I'm going to get into the tarot. I'm going to use a holographic deck. Yeah, so over the last 2 weeks, I would say, I know we're closing out retrograde. It officially ended, I think, on the 22nd of June or the 20th of June, one of those. But the shadow period lasts a bit longer. And I think I'm still being flooded with those memories. But now that retrograde is over, there's no rose-colored glass on them. It's just the pain, the painful memories from things that I've been carrying with me, you know? Have you guys been going through that? I think that we're being confronted with things that have maybe really pulled on our emotions in the past so that we can face them. This will be kind of like a test. That's what I think it is, a test to see how you handle those emotions. Are you ready to release those things and stop carrying around those emotions from like situations, people, places that really just don't have a place in your life anymore? Okay, let's see. Lovers and the Fool came out first for the major arcanas, and something just flew out. Let's see what that is. Those 3 cards. The Devil, the World, and the High Priestess. Yes. So, with these 3 cards flying out first, in this order actually, this is how they came out. What I'm feeling is that things that you've been bound to, they're just over. This has been coming up a lot. It's the strongest message. It is the strongest message. 3 major arcana on top of another 2 major arcana. So this is major. Like, this is the theme right now. Probably for everyone. We're in the age of Aquarius, and what is that about? What is Aquarius? Heavy thought, heavy truth. So it's like, maybe this is a time for us to really be honest with ourselves, just like it's been all week. I didn't expect for those to fly out like that. What do you need to cut out? Queen of Swords is here. Be honest with yourself. Because I don't really sense that there's any other energy out here right now, except for the people I'm reading for, whoever they may be. Look at those beautiful rainbows. I like using these cards because rainbows are always like a reminder to me. A reminder to me that I'm not alone, ever. Right? Okay, let's see. Queen of Wands. Determination, whether you're male or female. It's the energy of, I can make things happen. She's holding a sunflower there, and she's holding a staff. She's got the sun in her hands. This is an energy, so it's feminine energy, but men and women are born with both. So this could apply to you, whether or not you're male or female, either way, right? I'm trying to read for everyone because I know most of the time tarot is like geared toward women, which makes sense. Women are supposedly more emotional, but I don't think that's true. I think that's conditioning. So there could be a lot of men like lurking who don't really comment as much as women. That's just what I feel. I think they just watch. And that's great, do what you got to do. Be stealthy if you want. But this is the energy here. So there's willpower, determination to move past things that just don't serve you anymore and start new. It's really been coming up a lot, and the Lovers is here again. No, 2 of Cups is here. I'm sorry. Ooh, 2 of Cups. 2 people facing each other with emotion and hope and strength at the top over them. So this is maybe like the universe is supporting you. Like, we've got you going forward when it comes to relationships, partnerships, whatever. Hi, The Mask. I'm not sure who you are. I just got this channel started. You want me to show my feet? It's probably not going to happen. Not on purpose anyway. 5th card, Ace of Pentacles. Woo! I feel like this is about business. It could be about anything. This card to me, and the rainbow is really showing up significantly. It's like you're being handed a new start. Maybe not anything physical, but you're being told to really release, feel those emotions that are resurfacing during this time. Like I said, we're still in the shadow period, but Mercury retrograde. It's gone back direct, but there is still that 2-week period about where you're still kind of in the thick of it, whether you realize it or not. And so things that you went through might be playing like movies in your mind from people that might have embarrassed you, or times you fell short, embarrassed yourself, and you're kind of being guided to let go of that. All right, so we got a 5 card spread out here. 9 of Wands at the bottom, 9 of Swords at the bottom of the deck. But 9 of Wands too. The energy is here for 9 of Wands. 9, 9. So yeah, this is coming to an end. This cycle is coming to an end. And it's time for you to move forward. And that's been coming up a lot. It's like the major theme. So I'm going to clarify really quick. All right, to clarify the High Priestess, we got the Justice. So I feel like this is a time for you to really kind of meditate. If you meditate, pray if you pray, or just think in solitude if you're someone who's agnostic, because all kinds of people will be drawn to tarot readings. But do what you have to do to get balanced, because this is about a few different things, but balance is key here. You see how she's holding the scales? And because you're at the end of a cycle with the world here, this is going to take a lot of willpower and determination from you personally. So the universe has your back, but you have to have the universe's back as well and meet them halfway. It's going to take patience. 7 of Pentacles here. It's going to take patience. It's going to take time. And ooh, do I understand that? I really do. So let's clarify the world. Let's see. Oh. The Knight of Swords. So what I'm feeling from this Knight of Swords is like, I know some people say somebody's rushing in to give you some news, and that could be true. But in this situation, I feel like the Knight of Swords is here to kind of remind you to take your time. Like I said, be stealthy if you need to. Don't rush. Don't rush this process, but know that it's an important process. That's what I feel intuitively. And as well, I would say for Knight of Swords, be determined. Be determined. Again, it's like reinforcing. Cut out with that sword whatever is coming towards you that you know doesn't belong. If it's that ex from your past where you guys had really, really, really passionate times together, but everything else was complete trash. Speaking of which, yeah. Ace of Cups reversed there at the bottom of the deck. You just want to be careful. So be discerning. Trust your intuition. And that's why you need to be calm. That's why you need to get balanced, right? I'm surprised the 2 of Swords didn't come out. 10 of Swords is here, though. This is what you're releasing. And it's not even just what other people have done to you. It's what you've put yourself through by the repetition of reliving those experiences. Is that better? What did you write? Oh, about my feet, the mask. Well, you know, my objective isn't only to get rich. I do have an objective, and that is to share this information with whoever happens to see it. So I'm glad you're here. You're the very first person who's ever interacted with me on this channel. So thank you. But yeah, you're releasing this pain. 10 of Swords. We saw the 9 of Swords earlier, and I felt 9 of Wands energy, which leads here. That's done now. The damage has already been done, and it will not stop. Like, painful things are going to happen, but you have to decide to get up. It's time for you to get up. Pull yourself up. Remember who you are, truly. Queen of Wands energy. Don't forget that. Willpower, determination, beauty, like beauty and strength. That's what this represents, whether or not you're male or female. And then we just got 2 more cards to clarify because I'm trying to keep this relatively short. I always end up going almost 20 minutes. Where am I now? I'm at 13 now. So to clarify the Queen of Wands, we have 2 cards. We have the Emperor and the Hierophant. So this is about commitments you make going forward, right? The Emperor is all about control. Do you need to loosen up a little bit? Do you need to release controlling every little thing that happens in your way? Are you overthinking things? Because this is the kind of person, very, very successful, in power and in the right energy, brilliant, right? But there's 2 sides to every coin. And even though it didn't come out reversed, I feel like you're being asked again to balance. When you enter into new commitments, whether that be relationships, contracts, careers, working with people, any kind of setting, school, remember that you're looking out for your own interests as well as the good of everyone involved. I think that's important to say. And if anyone's giving you shit, like bullshit, if anyone's wearing you down, giving you too much trouble, take a step back, get balanced, and think about how you should handle the situation. Because what we don't want to do at the end of a cycle is repeat it. And that's why this is here. The soles of my feet. Wow, thank you. You haven't seen my feet. What if I had like terrible feet? Here's at the bottom, right? This is, I think this is, yeah, the Lovers reversed. I'm still figuring this deck out. I haven't used it very much. But it's like, you're not bound. You're not bound. At this stage in your life, you're able to choose. So I think that's basically what life is. It's a series of tests, and we go through these periods, and sometimes retrograde will throw things at us. And when we come out of it, we have to decide, are we really going to continue in that method? Are we going to continue in those relationships and those ways of thinking, or are we going to choose to be different, to go forward? I feel like swords again, so thoughts. This is a lot. This is taking place in your mind. A lot of this. It's not really things that are happening right now. It's you letting go of things. And the path is clear for you. You just have to release yourself. It's so much easier said than done, I already know, but the tower is reversed at the bottom of the deck. And so you don't want to stay stuck in a situation, because the tower upright, it's kind of a gift. It doesn't feel like it when it happens most of the time, even though towers can be good or bad, but it's a gift. It's removing things, even by force, that don't belong. So in order for you to avoid like something really blowing your mind that happens, maybe that might be shocking or disappointing, make the choice now. Because if you don't, it's going to happen anyway, because the cycle's done. So you have to decide. I think the universe is going to say, we're not going to let you continue in these unfair relationships, these unfair partnerships. You have to do something about it. And those were clarifying the Ace of Pentacles. And lastly, I got the King of Wands. So the Queen of Wands came out first, and now the King of Wands is here. To kind of close up the tarot portion, which makes me believe that, yeah, maybe once you release all of this negativity from your past, the pain from your past that you've probably been carrying, even if you don't realize it, once you move away from that and remember that life is beautiful, that it can be, and that you can co-create with spirit, maybe there'll be a match for you if there isn't already. Maybe things will improve for you. You'll be aligned with people that are closer to who you are instead of what you've been dealing with. All right, so let's do a couple oracle cards. I have the Rebel deck. I really like the Rebel deck because it's so blunt. Thank you, The Mask. Thank you. I'll think about it, but I doubt that I'll be posting my feed. That sounds like maybe a little bit of OnlyFans action. There's nothing wrong with that. Holy Spirit, angels, ancestors, and guides that surround with love and support. Let's see, that was fast. Ooh. So, fucking apologize came out over the Knight of Swords. Just do it. This could be someone else rushing to apologize to you, Gemini, Libra, or an Aquarius. Maybe somebody from your past. Past energy is really heavy here, but it's not in the present. It's all past. Like, it's only the idea that's here, the past, that you need to release. And if this person does come back, whoever it may be, maybe they want to apologize to you, and that's why they feel this urgency. Maybe because they're feeling guilt and regret from the past. You're feeling the pain, and they are too, in a different way. They need to apologize, and you probably need to apologize to yourself if you've been beating yourself up. Like, damn, how did I fall for that? Or how did I even get myself into this situation? Stop it. That's regret. Let it go. Forgive yourself. And then also, whatever you're thinking about, don't do it. Now is not the fucking time. So what that means to me in this situation, like we said earlier, it might be time for you to be in this high priestess energy and balance yourself. Get balanced. Make sure you're thinking clearly and that you're taking the next steps with caution, because there is a new start here for you to take. But make sure you're not in this energy when you take it. And if there is somebody who is in this energy from the past, they may not come back appearing that way, but this is what they are. Knights go in and they leave. They come and they go. If they hurt you before, they'll probably do it again. So just keep that in mind. And is there anything else that wants to come out? All right. Yeah, the light is weird today. Thank you. Oh, that might be a little bit better. Thank you for that. Okay, let's see. Any final messages from the Rebel Tarot deck? I'm still at 20 minutes. Here we go. Shame, regret, and guilt. Those are just bullshit. Forgive and let that shit go. This is like really beautiful confirmation to end this reading. Forgive yourself. Forgive other people if you have to. That doesn't mean you have to talk to them. It doesn't mean you have to let them back in your life. It just means you need to forgive yourself and free yourself. Because the binds, they're not real anymore. This is you creating more bondage for yourself in your head. And you need to get out of it. Remember that you're supported. And like we said in the beginning, you're not alone. That rainbow there, God is always there. He's got your back. Your angels, your spirit team, whoever you believe in, they've got your back. So let it go and move forward. Do some things that make you happy and stop obsessing. Thank you guys, and thank you, The Mask, for your input. My light is kind of weird today, but I'm here every day, so I'll be back tomorrow, and I'll have my lighting and all that put together. Still not going to be posting my feet, but I hope that you got something out of this message, and I will talk to you guys tomorrow.